Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
With some Oxford students returning to class next week, a new message from the superintendent and the new measures that will be in place to greet those students when they come.
Record COVID cases in Michigan. What the state wants schools to do before students return from winter break. Great to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. We start there with the FDA expected to approve Pfizer vaccine booster shots for children 12 to 15 years old.
According to the New York Times, the agency could give the green light on Monday. About 4 million children in that age range would be eligible immediately. Other headlines, new COVID infections across the country have topped 400,000 for 3 days in a row. And with the surge in cases, the CDC is now urging everyone, vaccinated and unvaccinated, to avoid any travel on cruise ships.
Now to the state health department and its message to superintendents as schools prepare to welcome back students from winter break.
Yes, the big takeaway, the state wants districts to double down on all of their safety measures. Nick Monticelli joining us now live. And Nick, this letter comes as parents are still wondering if kids are going to be returning to in-person learning next week.
I got to tell you, Rhonda, I don't know what your holiday discussions were like, but mine almost all centered around that question. Are kids going back to school next week with the number of cases that are in our hospitals right now? We got a very clear answer today from the State Department of Health. Yes, they want kids back in school, but they want schools to make some changes.
On Module 5, Lesson 17.
With the holiday break almost over and Michigan in another COVID-19 surge, many parents and guardians are wondering, will kids be back in school next week? This letter from the State Department of Health to all superintendents answers that. Yes, kids will be back, but the state is asking districts to re-up their COVID protocols, urging student vaccinations, regular testing, and indoor masking, including those already vaccinated. Also new, the state health department is strongly encouraging districts to cancel or make virtual large gatherings with more than 100 people, including sporting events. Most superintendents in Metro Detroit agree with the guidance, saying mitigations aren't a problem, but staffing might be.
Knowing that we have good safety mitigation in place in our schools with masking and distancing and contact tracing, we really look at staffing levels and student levels to determine if we have enough staff to make school work.
Meanwhile, the largest district in Michigan is still evaluating returning to school on Monday. Detroit Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Vitti saying, "We are concerned about the record high infection rate and are currently working through options for next week. Final decisions should be made and announced by today or tomorrow." And I will tell you that after talking to a couple of superintendents over the past couple of days, they all say their number one goal is to keep students in schools because they understand and they found out during the last shutdown that remote learning just isn't the best thing for their kids. However, Rhonda, they also said, please be patient with us, because while that is the goal and while the state is saying we'd like the kids to be in schools, here's some things to work on, things could change. If the numbers go up, if they lose more staff, they might have to close down. It's just not going to be up to them at that point.
Exactly. And with the surge that's happening right now and the impact that it's having on businesses and companies and travel, you know that can change in a heartbeat. So we'll continue to monitor it, as we know all the superintendents will be as well. Nick, thank you.
As people get ready to ring in the new year, there's growing alarm among health officials about the likelihood that big parties could spread the more contagious Omicron variant. Our Grant Herms has been taking a look at some of these big parties, and most aren't even talking about COVID at all.
Metro Detroit's New Year's Eve plans crashing into COVID. Despite record-setting cases, the biggest bashes to ring in 2022, not requiring masks or vaccines. Two of Detroit's parties have Great Gatsby themes, one at the Detroit Club, the other at the Marriott in the RenCen. At the Marriott, the event promoters said they would be following CDC and local guidelines, so encouraging masks and social distancing at an event designed for a crowd. At the Detroit Club, no mention of masks or COVID COVID safety on the website, just the guidance for guests to dress to impress. At what is expected to be one of Detroit's largest parties, countdown to New Year's Eve at the former TCF Center. On Facebook, organizers boasting more than 2,000 people will be packed into the convention center. On the website, not a single mention of COVID. Today, the state health department saying in a letter to schools, large gatherings involving 100 or more people should be held using remote technology or postponed if not essential.
I wouldn't go to an event like that.
In Detroit, the city's top doctor says now is the time to take COVID safety seriously again.
I think it's time really to say, okay, let's take a pause and let's make sure we're being as safe as possible.
And the only New Year's Eve party to be canceled was here at Beacon Park. It was supposed to be tomorrow from 1 to 5 for kids. The Downtown Detroit Partnership saying that they were canceling it out of an abundance of caution. In Detroit, Grant Herms, Local 4.
All right, Grant, thank you. Today marks a somber milestone in the village of Oxford. It was 1 month ago today, on November 30th, when a student opened fire in the Oxford High School, killing 4 students and injuring others. On Monday, some students in the district are going to be back in school, but there will be some new safety changes. Larry Spruill joins us now live tonight with an update from the superintendent there. Larry, good evening.
Good evening, Rhonda. The superintendent says school leaders have been working around the clock to make sure that things are safer for Oxford students once they return back to school. The biggest change is clear backpacks.
Good afternoon, Wildcat Nation. I wanted to give you a quick update.
Oxford School Superintendent Tim Throne released this video to students, staff, teachers, and parents of Oxford schools on Thursday. But before giving an update, he had this to say.
I know it was a different Christmas and holiday break for many of us. Continue to reach out and support one another with your thoughts and prayers.
Throne says Monday, January 3rd, elementary and middle schoolers will go back to school.
Safety, both physical and emotional, is at the top of our list. Couple updates there. We've added an additional SRO for the middle school full-time between now and the end of the school year. We are doing clear backpacks for middle school, Bridges, and high school students when they return.
Throne also mentioned additional resources that will be available.
We have therapy dogs in all the buildings. We have counselors scheduled in all the buildings, trauma specialists scheduled in all the buildings, as well as private security in all the buildings.
And he also talked about the threat that closed schools before the winter break. He says that detectives have issued several search warrants. And he also talked about there would be 2 tele-town halls. The first one would be Wednesday, January 5th from 6 to 7 p.m. And then the next day, that next Thursday, from 11 to noon. We are live tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
And Larry, I noticed the superintendent was outlining details for the elementary and middle schools in Oxford. Did he say anything about the high school students' return back?
Yeah, Rhonda, he did not. He says that we do know that school leaders have been discussing several start dates, but they haven't finalized a date just yet, Rhonda.
It's certainly a very difficult decision to make, and they want to make sure that they get it right. All right. Thank you, Larry.
All right, let's check the forecast on a crisp Thursday evening around Metro Detroit.
Yeah, pretty quiet tonight, but Paul has been tracking what is going to be a big storm. It just hasn't quite formed yet, so we don't exactly know where it's going to end up, right?
Right. We're going to deal with that in a few minutes. But fortunately, we have a couple of days before that thing gets here. So you have plenty of time to rush out to the grocery store and buy up all the milk and bread and all that. No, it's not going to be that bad. I'm just saying that we have a couple of days of notice here. We'll keep you posted here, and I'll have an update shortly. But in any event, we have temperatures right now in basically the mid-30s across the area. Away from the water, it's in about the 33-degree range. And then you get near the water, it's like 35, 36, even 37 degrees. And the wind is either very, very light or just dead calm. And just to reinforce that there is almost nothing going on around us. I mean, the eastern 2/3 of the country is very quiet. We just have this big, bad batch of storms down to the south. That did affect Atlanta today, but that has moved out. So they should be able, I would think, to open that dome for the Spartans tonight and make it for a little more pleasant there. And so everybody can take off their masks. But basically, temperatures this evening, if you're going out, just staying pretty much where they are, not varying by a degree or so, and it's going to be dry. Coming up at 6:17, that's about 9 minutes from now, we've had to add the chance for a shower to the New Year's Eve forecast. We'll break that down for you, including the rain to snow and the big storm Saturday. The biggest snow of the season for many of us will be as this all transitions to snow Saturday night. So we'll have all that for you in just a little bit, guys.
All right, Paul, and speaking of New Year's Eve, as we get closer to the kickoff in Miami with Michigan taking on Georgia for a chance to play for the national championship.
Everything is on the line. Jamie, we are just one day away from this big game we've all been talking about, and I know we're hearing now from Coach Harbaugh about it. What does he have to say? Because that's always interesting.
Always interesting. Where it starts and where it ends are two different things. But it was a joint virtual press conference with both coaches, and they both seem light, ready to go. Harbaugh was asked about Michigan playing power football this season. It certainly will be a tall task running on that Georgia defense. Harbaugh says the Wolverines have to be good tomorrow night in all phases of the game: running, kicking, protection phases, and passing.
There's a real narrow focus that the team has concerning this football game, and making each day, making them good days. You know, having great meetings, having great practices. You know, get the energy up and go play the game.
Harbaugh said the team had meetings and a walkthrough before tomorrow night's national semifinal. You get the feeling both coaches are done talking, ready to get this thing going. Coming up in sports, an update on star defensive back Daxton Hill.
That will be big. But he's coached in the big one before. He coached in the Super Bowl.
That is
so
true.
He knows how to get ready for the big.
He comes with a little experience.
Yes, he does.
All right. Well, good luck to them. And